when somebody new has joined the group. Hi guys, I've been here the whole time.
Who are you?
Rabbit.
Ethan.
Rabbit, 1st of August. Just August 1999, yes. Added that as well. Let's see here. It'll be Jax on the roof, bored out of his fucking mind. End up being Breaker, who ends up taking a look out there as he arrives, while Zane fucking is lazy and useless. What you got for me?
Crying in his sleep, I assume.
Alright, Breaker. Alright.
Sleep.
So, it ends up being Breaker then. You know, Jax is up there. It ends up being, everyone then over the radio. That's actually Breaker's voice. And, behind it you can hear Jax cursing loudly in the background. It says, "I think we have a problem, sirs."
Oh, God.
And, we can end the session there. Sure.
We'll keep going for a little while. All of
Let's end the session there. Let's go for another 2 minutes. We're done here. We'll see you next week, everybody.
Didn't I kind of point out the whole fact that, you know, they're almost out of sacrifices and they know that we're in the area being a pain in their ass?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was hoping we might have 2 days to act. Apparently not.
They did a
Yeah, I
double
was in
sacrifice.
the same boat.
We all get sacrificed. Zombie team go.
This is, in some ways, very advantageous. For one, we have
Actually
the
is,
more
'cause it
defensible
basically forces them
position.
all out to the open where we can gun them down.
Even if it's not all of them, they have to commit pretty heavily to it if they're hoping for success. And we
if they're
have
not
a
committing,
machine
we
gun
can
on
just-
the roof.
We have the high ground.
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
You can't
That
win.
said, if this is only a partial attack, they will be on too high of an alert for you to Molotov their woodpile, probably.
Well, the whole idea of, like, that whole plan has pretty much gone out the window. Like, it's going to have to be altered based on what happens here.
Yes.
Yeah. Because largely the whole thing was we were kind of basing that plan around the idea that they were not committed to capturing us yet.
I mean, the whole plan was basically keep them distracted long enough for us to just roll in and kill them all.
Yeah, we were trying to create an advantage.
Mm-hmm.
This creates an advantage. If we don't die.
I don't think we'll die.
Let's
Well,
see.
you might. Doomy's been following you for a while.
Truth.
Let me get this exactly placed out. Because, you know, Breaker will end up describing the immediate situation. As, you know, folks slowly end up rousing and wake up. Let's go ahead and put you folks there. As they have apparently on their hands and knees crawled in during the night to get close up right there.
Oh, that's not a problem.
That's not a problem.
Just throw the lever, raise the drawbridge, we'll be fine.
There we go.
Use the infernal machines to pump out lava at them. We'll be good.
Exactly. Just let the lava go. You'll be fine.
Yeah, we'll burn out. We'll burn out. We'll just,
The solution
Oh,
to everything, magma.
Yeah, just empty the magma cistern. It's kept under high pressure.
It works every time.
Here we
It
go.
works half the time.
5, 6, 7,
Worked
8,
for
9.
boat murder.
That's yep, that's all of that's the bodies arrayed there. That's 60. Good.
Fire the magma cannon!
So then, with this, we can basically assume there were pretty much no survivors left there, or very few living there.
now, anyways.
So, Molotovs.
But yes. And
No, seriously, with them all tightly packed like that?
Well, not only that, but bottlenecks.
yep.
Yeah, I mean, wait for them to get into some of those bottlenecks and throw a Molotov into it.
Is there like... There's no stairs here, right?
No stairs.
Damn it.
Description of what's transpired. You know, zombies end up moving a whopping 2 yards per turn. And so, you know, you stack in enough hours, it'd take them some hours to, you know, come in from the fucking Artesian, then across all of the miles. and then approach.
And then they start sprinting.
And then with a whopping, 3 failures from everyone, including Jax there at the end.
Still not too worried about it. I'm worried about their controller.
Yep.
Yeah. I think we can
And
handle
the
it.
few survivors that are still with them that will be taking probably shots at us while we're busy.
I think we can handle this.
All right, so everyone place your bets. If we manage to pry the secrets of lichdom out of Megaphone's hands, which of us goes down that path first?
Riggs.
Dibs.
No, Riggs never gets it. If Riggs gets it, we all become his horde.
Basically, what I'm asking is, who ends up the zombie queen?
Not Potman.
But yeah, the exact situation depended on whether notice checks would end up succeeding or failing, and...
I'm gonna be honest, with a -4, I don't think many of us had much of any chance. But that makes sense.
It was darkness. It is difficult to see, especially when the lights are off, at such distances. It is a lot of territory to cover, 10 square miles in all the directions, especially if there's only one person up there at night. And the zombies, they move so slow, they don't catch the eyes that well.
That's definitely one thing I've been considering, is maybe if we ran power cords out from the building down main thoroughfares and just had like low-level ground lighting or something.
No.
But
we're not going to be able to do this combat. So yeah, next session, there is going to be so
there's
much
only
slug.
60 of them. How long could it take?
It's going,
There's at least 60 of them.
We're probably going to have it so that I'll take out a portion or two and have the NPCs deal with them and just have, say, you folks focus on the middle group or whatever. So that I'm not handling all of the NPCs and then all of the fucking zombies.
We come back and Jax is bare-knuckle brawling them.
Yeah, because it's going to take some time for you folks to get up and then get into a position, because this is while you're sleeping. The zombies caught the group completely by surprise. Surprise!
What time is it? It's pretty much morning, isn't it?
Yeah, it's pretty much morning. Like, fucking Breaker just got up there to begin his watch. And Jax is like, hey, nothing fucking up there.
Whatever. Breaker walks up there and he's like, hey, Jax, good morning, whatever. Like, what's the word from the night? Oh, nothing happened. Everything's, same as usual. He looks down like, what the fuck, Jax?
And that's why Jax is like, fuck, fuck, fuck.
Been fucking jerking off up here all night or what?
You missed 60 zombies.
They came from behind.
They came from behind.
Son of a fucking bitch.
They came from behind.
Yeah. So yeah, next session. Gotta, look at those combat rules. Make sure you understand what your weapons can do, what they can't do. Take a good look at things. We'll try to streamline that as much as possible.
Well, I actually have all of my combat rolling things done for the most part.
Yep.
Although apparently never mind. There it is. Okay, never mind. I got them all. We're fine. I thought I was missing one. We're good.
Let's keep in mind as well, the zombies, they have 2-yard movement, but versus this ends up being 1 square. And
I do think if they're up for it, the soldiers' grenades could definitely come in handy.
Yeah, with them all grouped up as they are.
It's gonna fuck up our wall.
And,
whatever, man.
It would certainly end up coming into consideration. I am thinking that we'll say, have you folks face off against, say, the middle group of 20, while the soldiers end up trying to deal with the wings. And I'll have some rolls. I'll actually pre-do the rolls, just to make sure I know how well their combat goes and how much ammunition they end up using. Because I don't want to slow down the sessions too much with all of that non-player character stuff.
Okay,
All that silly.
any experience this round? And I'm pretty sure we're not gonna have much time to level up.
There is a, I think with all the achievements that you folks did, a 3 experience points seems meritorious. For the occasion. If there has been any sudden insight, you folks did do some stuff this session, or build-ups, you are able to spend your experience points in a fitting way.
How much does it cost to go from Intelligence 1 to Intelligence 2?
It'd be
5.
5.
That's happening.
Okay.
I'm picking up. I'm gonna pick up Stealth 1.
I think there has been enough justification for you using stealth over the entirety of the campaign. Yeah.
Yeah, Trusty
You mean
Tony.
Tony's actually going to start trying to be quiet?
Trusty Tony's a changed man now.
And,
He got scared as fuck today. Okay.
You ran away
Let's see.
screaming from a situation.
Things are different.
Untrusty Tony.
To go from Agriculture 1 to Agriculture 2, that's 2 points?
Yes.
That would be 2 points, yes.
Would that be justified?
When did you do agriculture?
I've just sort of been progressively doing it this entire time.
It was after the 2-3 week jump.
Every downtime.
Yeah, my query was, when did you, get agriculture 1?
Oh, I think I got it. I think I got it before
Time
that
warp.
3-week jump.
I think it was after the time warp because that's when you sat down to read.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
So that was, basically at the start of last session. I don't know, I don't think enough time has passed for that. You
It's fine.
really haven't been able to do much in the actual way of agriculture, it's just been reading.
I think we've,
That's fine, I'm
we've
just saying if
passed,
there's anything that I can
4
pull
days?
from,
Yeah, it's basically been, 4 5 days.
Yeah.
What would it take to get resistance fatigue?
That would require you basically spending an experience point. I think it's only 1 on the quality.
Would you find that justified after all the stuff that Potman's been through this campaign?
Through the campaign? Sure. Qualities are meant to be harder to get, but I think if you factor in all 18 sessions we've had now, yeah.
Okay, so I'm taking resistance fatigue 1.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right.
Which basically reduces all fatigue damage by 1.
Yes, to a minimum of 1.
Cool. Perfect. I don't know if I'm ever going to level beyond that.
That 1 is pretty powerful.
Yeah.
What's today? Today's November.
Dude, that's nice.
Yep, today is November the 3rd, Jordan.
I'm just time lining my character sheets,
Sure.
But yeah,
mostly for my own benefit, not yours.
when large fatigue losses tend to be 1d4, reducing it by 1 is powerful.
And you don't want to put it any higher because then if you roll a 1, it's just like, well, I just wasted a bunch of points.
Yeah, but if it's... I don't know, I can justify it up to 2 at least.
Oh no, I could definitely justify it up
Because
to 2. I just
2
don't
means
know the leverage.
75% of the time it's only going to be 1.
Chris, Ryan, do you have any ideas on what you're looking to allot experience points on? You don't have to decide now, of course.
Well, I think the big thing is saving up for Sword 1.
Okay.
But would the first point of hard to kill be justified?
You don't have hard to kill.
Nope.
How much damage has Fletch taken over the course of
Total
the
probably about 50 points, maybe a little bit more if you include the lab.
The explosion probably did some
He's been
things.
in 2 explosions with buildings and walls pretty much falling around him. He's almost shot in the head, missed by 1 point. The car wreck.
Sure, sure. I'll say that gaining a point of hard to kill is justified.
Okay.
I mean, it just gives you hit points anyway.
And it gives you a bonus to your save versus death.
Ah, fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like Tony has +4 to that, so it's just like, yeah, Tony just doesn't want to die. Ever.
Yeah, you would have to go pretty low to have a...
Isn't
Well,
it constituted?
well, chance to
if
die.
he incurs any more, shotgun blast to the body.
Isn't it like he has? It's. I'm wondering when the penalties. It's like every 10 and below. Like,
Survival death is D10 plus con plus willpower plus hard to kill plus... what is it?
It's a minus for every 10 life points below 0, rounded down.
Yeah, -1 for every 10.
so Tony would have a.
You have a pretty decent chance of surviving up to or down to like -30 or 40.
Yeah.
And then you start to even out. But yeah, it's honestly very hard to die unless you're just straight up infected.
Oh, question. I didn't make any changes, so do you still want my sheet?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't need it. It's not a problem.
Okay.
I just had my updated one because it did good stealth.
It's less terrible now.
Yep. Anyone who wants Potman,
Yeah.
feel free.
Oh, everyone wants Potman.
Yeah.
That's
I know.
You say don't bother with sending the character sheets. We'll wait until it comes up to next session time in case there's any ideas or thoughts or changes that you might want to make with the situation.
I'm just gonna leave it right there for now.
Okay.
Cat, go away.
Cat, go away. Aww.
I'm gone.
Yeah, Chris.
Yeah.
Get Cat out of here.
The worst.
We didn't have much kitten action. In that case, I'll just ask you folks, what'd you think of the session?
Good session.
Not enough
I
kitten
enjoyed it.
action.
I'm
Not enough.
I actually got
That's
to save someone for one. Cat should be feeling better about that.
You mean I saved someone?
You mean Tony saved someone?
You know,
Hey,
the
one shot.
interesting considerations, like what's different between this one individual who's already fucked up and the four individuals who found last just because she has a vagina.
They're completely
Fletch.
average and the same in every way.
Yeah.
What's your
And,
attractiveness rating?
And Ryan, I noticed you whenever Samantha was explaining how she ended up with the cult. I noticed you have what was that, epiphany?
I kind of thought it might be, and then when you said the crash, it was like, yup.
Uh-huh.
What's what?
Yep.
Is this from a session I wasn't at?
She
That
was
was
broke down on the side of the road, and we just blew by her like, fuck that
While her
bitch.
van was getting overrun.
Mm-hmm.
Because her van was getting overrun.
Was this on the session I wasn't
It
there?
was
That was
like
the
if
session
we-
you weren't here,
If
yeah.
we stopped, we were going to be stuck in just gridlock traffic. So we just decided to keep going.
We're assholes. The end.
Yep, that's her.
Well, and here's the thing. Podman would have left her now, too.
Potman has
was-
turned into a cold
Tony
monster.
was willing to leave her. Tony wasn't going to argue with Fletch because that would have made noisy and stuff.
Why
We've
does
got like a week before we start starving to death.
It's-
No. You have 2 days before we start with that.
I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah.
Hey,
Look, we
if we're
kill
going
these
to wipe
people,
this place
then we
out,
find
we can go
stuff.
steal all the food they don't have.
What do you
If
mean?
Okay, no, you're right. All the food they don't have.
Yep.
Man, it'd be really awesome to have a massive can of green beans right about now.
I
Yes, it
miss
would.
the green beans.
5 pounds
Did
of
you
green
see
beans.
how that thing made the school burn? You do not want to eat that.
That didn't make the school burn. You were rolling out cooking oil.
We could have
I
used
think
that
it
to
was
make.
beans
Cooking
that
boil, green beans.
No, it was clearly the beans.
They're musical
Maybe
fruit.
the cooking oil fire made their way to the green beans. Boom.
I'm
The
glad
20-gallon
to agree.
drums of green beans later.
Glad you see it my way.
I tried to find something that all of you as players could end up enjoying, and I hope that it became clear, if not immediately, why I wanted to have that town sequence inside a session rather than
Oh, for the screaming and the oh god.
handled as a hand wave or
The
outside
screaming
with a
was
few rolls.
totally awesome because it was totally something Tony would never do.
Right.
Except he did, so now he's like, oh god, what if everything I've been doing has been wrong?
And
And
you know,
everybody,
it's
nobody
amusing like that.
respects me anymore.
Like, I considered the possibility, I consider numerous possibilities, but the fact that it ends up being Trusty Tony who breaks the silence and stealth and runs screaming away from the situation definitely added an interesting flavor.
Man, I'm still really pleased with that combination of Trusty Tony's traits, where he's both reckless and fearless. Because he's an idiot.
He suddenly gets feared.
But but the way the zombie was built, using powers straight from the books, that's right, books, made it the situation where it automatically overrides a fear roll. First time you behold that fucker, you go straight to the fear table. Nerves of Steel does not save you on the fear table.
Well, you just told me something that I probably didn't know.
What's up?
That ain't only the first time you see that motherfucker.
I'm going to assume it's every time.
Yeah, I'm gonna
First
switch
time every time?
Yeah,
I'm
first-
assuming the Grimith is lying to us.
Yeah,
in
the
order to
first
trick
time
us
it
into
works
being
100.
overconfident.
Yeah, he
It
is
works on-
completely lying. He did not use the books. He is just making this shit up.
True, everything has been invented.
He does whatever he wants.
This game doesn't even exist.
Rule Zero's a thing.
I mean, I am the zombie master, so I mean, it was like the discussion I think we had last session. Like, is 6 the human limit or is 7 the human limit for attribute? Like, no, I'm pretty sure 6 is the cap. And Ryan's like, "You're the fucking zombie master. Why are we even talking about that?"
It is
It's
true.
really
Why are we
whatever
talking-
you decide.
Rule Zero is a powerful rule.
It was always whatever he decided.
It was always.
I'm the one who gathered you all together.
Well, the difference, because I was actually considering paying the 3 at creation to push it to 6 to begin with, dexterity that is, and that would have been painful because, yeah, there's no point.
Because cha-ching.
Well,
think the
because,
only way-
like, if you start at the cap, that's one less gain you can get later.
Ryan is a very long-term thinker.
He's also
long-term thinker, and
he's real close to metagaming, but not metagaming, munchkining, but not there.
No, I definitely power game characters because I want them to be successful.
and then we get Aiden, who's like, "Hey, I'm gonna do this thing." Dead session.
Look. The
That was
reasons for
role-playing overruling power gaming.
the reasons for everything in the first 2 sessions happening have already been rehashed.
I'm not a power gamer until the game starts.
That's detrimental.
Until the game starts, I'm not a power gamer. But after that,
I actually think that has to be the highlight of the session. Trusty Tony fucking screaming and running away from the
That was
situation.
highlight.
Yeah, and shitting everyone's pants.
Just to make sure this number is
Trusty
correct,
Tony's shitting everyone else's pants. Yes,
What's
You heard
the
me.
total experience we should be sitting at right now?
I have 54, so everyone's at 57.
I'm at 51, so...
Really?
Oh, God
no.
damn it.
Aaron should be at 51 because he
That's
lost
right,
6
the
experience
boss,
points.
asking
Jordan
for-
should be at 54 because he lost 3 experience points by missing a session. That should put Kat and Fletch at 57.
I'm sorry, I
have-
just wanted to
Which
scare
is
you
what I'm
guys.
at. I just was making sure.
We did it. We did it.
We all actually had the correct numbers. Yay!
Yes.
I think I've basically always had the correct numbers.
Thank
I think
Jesus.
I have as
18
well.
sessions in, we have correct numbers for everyone.
Or I think I've had a correct number always.
And I
It's
think
only been-
that Chris has had a correct number, like, never.
Chris can't math.
You did for like 4 sessions.
Math is hard.
Look, he didn't make that character, alright? It's thrown him into a loop.
No, that's fine. I'm just saying. Doesn't really give a fuck about
So what you're
experience.
saying is he based it on the number that was already on the sheet, and it's your fault, Grimith.
You know, you can blame the zombie master, that's cool.
I'm so
It's
fucking
totally
dead.
never gonna bite you.
No, Ryan, you hate me, and so I keep you around. You help keep me balanced.
How
in life.
masochistic is that?
No,
Hey.
it's a realization that I just can't
I've
surround
already
myself
driven you
with
to
sycophants.
drinking. Like, what else is it gonna be?
Dude, I did not need your help when I was on vacation. So many daiquiris. So many.
All the Mike's Hards.
No, I definitely drank. 190 proof grain alcohol, some rum and vodka in my daiquiris.
190 proof alcohols.
190 proof alcohol.
That sounds like something you clean out cuts with, not drink.
Was this
fucking
ever? Was this Everclear?
85%.
It was
alcohol.
mixed in daiquiris. I went to Wet Willie's on numerous occasions.
Like, that sounds like something you use to sterilize something before a surgery.
I'm still trying to break down that entire sentence in my head.
Look, I just want you to know that for the first time, I actually thought to myself, "Holy fuck! I think that actually hit me."
Well, I would think
Yes.
so at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did get drunk. I didn't lose control. But I had that moment where I rolled it over in my head. That's entirely irrelevant. You fuckers with your tangential bullshit. Just take me along with you for tangential
I have a
bullshit.
gift for it.
Remember,
This
Grimith,
It's
you brought us
amazing.
together.
It's amazing how you fuckers just like talk about all sorts of shit during the session, and then between sessions, nope, not a damn thing. Ryan tries to start something, nope.
Like I said, got a talent.
Aaron has a talent for being
The worst.
The worst.
Yeah. It's literally the worst.
I have no idea why I invited the worst to another tabletop game. What the
Literally the worst.
Isn't this the third that you've been involved with him in?
Shit,
Yes.
it is.
But the other one, wasn't Grimith's choice, though.
That's
so
right,
it's
that's
not-
right. I was just a player in the Shadowrun game, okay?
You got dragged along,
That's right.
kicking and fucking screaming.
Because it was Shadowrun, and I swear to God,
That should never be a statement to justify doing something.
It was Shadowrun.
Because it was Shadowrun.
Well, I know something you could use to
Look,
justify that.
look, the Shadowrun lore is cool, okay?
And then you open the first book.
I still don't understand any of the fucking electronics rules for Shadowrun. I'm not gonna lie.
Dude, I played it as a hacker for like 6 months and I don't understand the electronics rules.
I still
Eventually, Jordan and I had to just put the setting aside and go, you know what? It doesn't have to make sense.
Nothing has to make sense.
Magic is so much easier to comprehend.
There are optional rules that can basically turn hacking into a more functional rule set, but
And
yeah.
for me, it's the setting. I just can't.
Aaron can't handle.
You can't
I still
deal
can't
with shit.
handle, like, corporations
handle it.
wanting extraterritoriality.
What's wrong with extraterritoriality?
It gets them nothing.
But it gets them
the ability
everything.
to do whatever they want on their land
But they already have.
with no oversight.
Bribery. It would be cheaper.
Look,
But they don't pay anything for
you
this.
can't understand these people. There's like 60, 70 years in the future from where we are right now, Aaron.
See,
you don't
Aaron,
get
this
it.
is- this
Except
is why
they
you're
got
always just gonna be
extraterritoriality in the
corporate zombie.
90s.
They
And
live in a
someone
world of
perfect.
magic. They live in the Earth Dawn universe, all right?
Yeah, no, exactly. Basically, after a certain point, I was just like, you know what? This is the setting.
Well, yeah, like that's.
I
that's
don't
how
need
it
to make
is.
sense of it. I just need to accept it.
See, I enjoy the lore of it so much. It's just the mechanics of it that have.
As much as I hated the group, I still have like nostalgic feelings about just playing in Shadowrun.
I just like the feeling of pulling off a heist.
Yeah.
I'll just
as much
load
as-
up my Sega Genesis cartridge.
As much as I hate it, I'd play it again.
Like planning, executing, and then
God, you
watch
say
trying to
that.
all
survive.
fall to pieces.
Fuck,
Planning,
Ryan. I hate to
and
say it, I fucking would too. Jesus.
I know, right? Like, what does it do to you?
It's like, I just want to settle with a bunch of players who are willing to buy into it and we'll fucking plan shit out and just watch it fall apart.
It's
Well, if
so
you-
good.
You've always got at least one.
I mean, since right now, if you bring Aaron along for anything, it's gonna break. just on.
It'll be a fucking
Principle.
train wreck.
Look, I liked Twitch. I thought she was a good character. You know,
That's
I
true.
didn't have a problem with it.
I made mistakes.
Definitely having World of
Man,
Dark-
I've been trying to make extremely different characters for every game I've been in the past couple of years.
It's funny because mine are all extremely the same.
High agility? You mean high agility?
I know my pitch.
I've known Seven for a long while. I can
Charisma,
confirm
dexterity,
this.
fumble.
Charisma and dexterity and.
I'm just surprised he wasn't playing a female. Like his second character wasn't even.
We already
female
had
anyway.
one, so it was like, eh.
And then suddenly it get weird. It's like we're
Plus,
pairing
like
up.
you make a lecherous character that's female. They're just a slut. I mean,
There's nothing wrong with that.
But on
I don't
that
know. I don't know, like,
controversial
you
topic,
shot down my sororitas character so completely. It is just like, yeah, I'm not even gonna bother.
I think we've
you know,
pissed off enough groups now.
you know, my channel is incredibly offensive, and it's not like many people watch this anyway, so we're good.
Oh, hey.
Hey, I'm just saying. You put me on your channel, so
I
really
don't
drawing
care.
You know,
the
you think really highly of yourself, Aaron. It's time to fucking take you down. Why don't you go look at Anvil porn already?
Only and
can do.
Incoming links.
Gonna have to leave the group conversation now, shit.
Yeah,
This is getting way too rated R for me.
Go to bed, Jordan.
That's a problem when you run the GM out of his own group.
That's right. See you all next time. Oh man, good fun.